Hi, in this video I will show how to create a super simple stock portfolio based on real data including current share price from the stock exchanges. This data will automatically update or you can manually update it whenever you want, so you always have an up-to-date portfolio. So let's kick it off. I will use 5 stocks for this video. I'm using Excel 365. Let's say we have Microsoft in our portfolio, Google, Costco, Lowe's, and Apple. So let's say we have these 5 stocks in our portfolio. So now, how do we get the information about the current price and the ticker symbol? To do that, left click on Microsoft and then go to data. And you see these stocks and currencies. Open it up. So stocks, currencies, and geographies, this data can be automatically completed by Excel for these companies. The currency option is used to convert one currency into another, but I'm using American listed companies, so I do not have to convert the currency. So click on stocks, and there you go. Excel has automatically recognized that this is the Microsoft stock with ticker symbol MSFT. And that's great. For the rest of the stocks, what you can do is you can select all these stocks and then click on stocks, and it will automatically update the data by recognizing these stocks. There you go. Excel has done that. Alphabet has a ticker of GOOG, which is Class C share of Alphabet. Costco has a ticker of CUST. Lowe's has a ticker of LOW, and Apple has a ticker of AAPL. So Excel has automatically recognized the companies. Now, in some cases, Excel may not be able to recognize the company, and then you would have to manually select the correct option. Let's take an example of GrafTech, which is an American listed company. It is a relatively unknown company. So when you click on stocks, you see a question mark in the cell before GrafTech. This means that Excel does not know if it has found the exact match or not. So over here you have New York Stock Exchange, Mexican Stock Exchange, and others. In this case, I will select New York Stock Exchange because I'm interested in US listed GrafTech. So in this way, you can help Excel identify the company in case it doesn't identify it automatically on its own. So now let's go back to Microsoft. You see the building icon. When you hover your mouse over it, you see this show card message. So when you open this show card message, you see all the information about Microsoft. Its price, it's a Microsoft corporation, its current price, it's got a whole heap of financial information, and if you scroll down you will see it's got different data, 52-week high, 52-week low, and all of the information. You don't need all this information, but it is useful to know that you can get this information from Excel. To complete stock portfolio, I will need ticker, current price, buying date, current value of portfolio, profit or loss, and portfolio composition. So you see this data table over here. You can get this for any stock. If you left click on it, it has the financial information for the stock. So I'm interested in the ticker, and when I click on it, Excel will provide the ticker for Microsoft in the cell next to Microsoft. So scroll down and find ticker, click on it, and Excel has automatically filled the next cell with the ticker symbol for Microsoft. So that's great. I can also do it for all of the stocks by selecting them and then clicking on the data table and then selecting ticker symbol, and Excel will automatically fill out the information. So that is good. Now I need the current price for these stocks. So I go to the data table again, search for the price, and then click on it. And Excel will automatically fill the cells of the empty column, which is column D, next to the ticker column. There you go. Now I will make some assumptions about the buying price for these stocks. Let's say I bought Microsoft for, what do you say, what's the current price? 240. Let's say we bought Microsoft for $200. Google for 106, Costco for, let's say, 430, Lowe's for, let's say, 215, and Apple for $125. Let's say this is my buying price for these stocks. Now I want to give this table some structure. Before I do that, I want to convert these cell values to dollars. So I will select the buying price column, press Alt H, then press AN, then select US symbol, dollar symbol, and this will convert these numbers into dollars. Great. So let's give this table some shape and add headings. Let's add portfolio, stocks, ticker, current price over here, then buying price over here. Then we want to add number of shares that we've bought. Then we will add buying date, then portfolio cost, and then portfolio value in the next cell, which is the current value of the stocks. And then I want to get an idea of the percentage portfolio composition as well, so I will add that information also. So now select the entire table, click on Insert, select Table, and you will see this pop up here. So my table already has header, so it is a good thing that this option is already selected. Click OK, and it will automatically give this table a structure and will apply filters to the table, which I can use to filter stocks according to various criteria such as most profitable stock, highest buying price, and others. So that's great. And now I will complete rest of the table. I can add a column for profit and loss, which will tell me whether I'm in a loss or whether I'm making a profit on my stocks. Okay, so let's make another assumption about the number of shares that I've bought. So let's say I've bought 23 shares for Microsoft, 20 for Alphabet, 16 shares of Costco, 30 shares of Lowe's, and 17 shares of Apple. And let's say I've bought all these shares on 1st of September 2022. Now to get the portfolio cost, what I will do is I will multiply the buying price with the number of shares. You will see that Excel will display the buying price multiplied with the number of shares, and then it will automatically complete this for all the cells in the column. This is a nice little feature, and this is because I have given this table a proper structure, and Excel recognizes that all the cells for portfolio cost column will need to have the same formula as the top cell. That's great. Imagine how powerful Microsoft will be when it integrates OpenAI features into its product. Now I will do the same for the portfolio value, which will be the current price of the shares multiplied by the number of shares that I've bought. Again, Excel will complete all these cells on its own. Now the profit and loss. So profit and loss will be portfolio value minus portfolio cost. Let's do that. Awesome, it's done. For percentage portfolio, what I will do is I will need the sum of portfolio value of all the stocks. I will also take the sum of portfolio costs and portfolio profit or loss to see whether I'm in net profit or net loss. So that's the portfolio cost, and I'll do the same for profit and loss, and summing all the cells in this column. There you go. I have a net profit. That's great. Okay, so for percentage portfolio, I will divide the individual portfolio value by the total portfolio value. There you go. And Excel will automatically complete all the cells. There you go. So this is displaying it in dollars. I will convert it to percentage by pressing Alt H and then pressing P, which will convert into percentage. And I want it up to 1 decimal place, so I'll press 0. So now I have got the entire table which shows my portfolio according to portfolio value, net profit or loss, and portfolio composition. So the current share price will automatically update every time you open the Excel sheet, which is great. Excel will ask you if you want to update the data whenever you open the Excel sheet, and you can press OK and it will update the current share price. And this is a great feature to have because you do not have to fill in the data every time you open the Excel sheet to look at your portfolio. And you will always have an updated stock portfolio, which is awesome. Now so we've got the table completed, which is great. Now I like to see a graphical representation of my portfolio, and the best way to do it is to make a pie chart. So select the pie chart over here. Select data. For series name, select portfolio. For series data, select the percentage portfolio composition. And this will create a nice little pie chart. And instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I want to see the tickers of companies. And select edit. And for the label range, I will select the ticker column. There you go. And now the pie chart will display the tickers of the companies in my portfolio. So now you can match the color in the label with the color in the pie chart to know how much each company makes up of your portfolio. There you go. You can even have the labels right next to the pie slices if you want. What I'll do is I'll add the data inside the slices, and then I'll make this chart slightly bigger. I want to make this bold, so I'll select portfolio. I also want to make this text on the slices bold as well and increase its font size. There you go. It looks nice. And what else we can do? I think that's pretty much it. It looks like a nice little pie chart showing our stock portfolio. Great. I'll give the Excel sheet name portfolio. Great. So I think another thing you can do is you can add other information if you want to the stock portfolio table. For example, you can add 52-week high. You can also add 52-week low by going to the data table, just like what I'm doing right now. You don't really need that information, but it's just useful to know that you can do that. Another thing you can do is you can filter your stock portfolio based on highest profit or which stock makes up most of your stock portfolio. So let's do that. What I can do is I can filter this column from highest to lowest, and it will show that Costco makes up the highest percentage of my portfolio. There you go. I can also arrange the portfolio according to the most profitable to least profitable. Let's do that. So let's go to column J. Make the selection from most profitable to least profitable, and it shows that Microsoft is the most profitable stock we have, and then Costco, and then others. So in the next video, I will show how to calculate compound annual growth rate or annualized return for these stocks, so that I can determine the annualized percentage gain of my portfolio. That's all. Share this video with your teacher and your grandparents if you like the video, and enjoy. Bye.